going on, guys? So today I'm going to be starting a new series on my channel. In this series, as you can tell by the title, it's going to show you how to play Minecraft and the beginner's guide to Minecraft. So there are a few tutorials and guides on the internet, but I just decided to make one as I just suddenly thought of it today. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. So most of you that's watching this right now, if you're subscribed, definitely probably know how to play Minecraft, but this is mainly for beginners, but you can always watch this to see if you're missing something, which you're most likely not, because this is only day one on how to survive your first night. So the first thing I'm going to go over is, obviously you want to launch Minecraft. I'm going to go in single player, and the first thing I'm going to go over is create new world. So you just want to click on that, and then name this whatever you want under the in the box world name. I'll just call this a beginner's guide to Minecraft. This is going to be the world that I'll play every time. So yeah, the game mode, this is a survival what do you call it? Yeah, survival guide, not creative. I might do that if you want me to, but survival's harder, I would say, than creative. So you have to know more things, to be honest. So game mode survival, and it has this here. And more world options, generate structures, villages, dungeons, etc. You want that on if you want villages, higher chance of getting, and dungeons. Oh, sorry, I got a cold. And dungeons, so like a higher chance to get diamonds. So I'm just going to have the world type as default. The seed, you can enter this in. I'm just going to leave it blank for random seed. Allow cheats off, but I'm going to have that on. Bonus chests, I recommend you have that on if you're a beginner, which you most likely are if you're watching this. Not saying you are. So now we're making a new world. Loading world, building terrain. Let's see how good this world is. Hopefully it's a good one. That would be good. Pretty self-explanatory. Okay, here's our first world. Well, I say first world. Here's most likely your first world. So this is quite a good spawn, to be honest. I just decided to be Steve because that's what you'll be at if it's your first time playing. You haven't customised anything or anything. And so when you go in F3, you can see we're in biome forest, and there's a swamp over there and an extreme hills biome over there. That one isn't exactly extreme hills, but that's what it says anyway. The second thing I'm going to go over is trees. So when you start your world, you want to go to your nearest tree, or just any tree in general. Oakwood being the most preferred by me. I don't know why, but I'm just used to oakwood, and it's easier to find unless you spawn in a birch forest. So yeah, you just want to hold down the left click button, hold it down, and you'll see that like the texture is like it's all cracking. The wood, as you can see, or chopping it down. So don't let go of it, just keep it held down, and then you can see, let go of it now, when you got all the wood. And you can see you got 5 wood, or it depends how many wood there was in that tree, how many you got. So I'm just going to get one more tree. You might want to chop down a few ones, but I would recommend just getting about 2 trees. It depends how big they are. So about 10 wood. So you can basically just get some, well, because you don't need that much wood. Yeah, you're going to get stone later, and I'm going to go over that. So I got 11 oak wood. I'm just going to put them in the crafted table by left clicking on the item, and then just drag it over here. You don't have to hold anything for that, just left click, drag it over, and then left click again. And now hover over the oak wood planks, which will be here if you've done this correctly. So it's oak wood. Any wood would be fine, but if you add birch wood, it would give you birch wood planks. So just hold shift and click over that. And as you can see, I got 44 oak wood. 11 oak wood, and you get 4 for every oak wood. So obviously you get 44 wooden planks. So yeah, you can also just left click, but you have to do that a few times to get all of them out there. But I can't show you that right now because I just made them all. So next thing I'm going to do, by the way, to get into your inventory, there's a tree burning over there. You just want to press E. I have mine set to R, but I'm not going to reset it. But for you, it would be E. And I'm just going to right click, right click, right click, right click. So remember, left click and then right click on all of these squares. And then left click on the crafted table and drag it to your hotbar, which is this bar down here, and you'll have a crafting table. So I'm just going to go in that by right clicking it. You have to place it down, then right click, and left click the oak wood planks again. I'm not going to say this all the time because hopefully you'll get used to it soon enough. And right click there, and do that again. So I've got 8 sticks this time. So you get, for 2 oak wood planks, you get 4 sticks. So basically, if you have 4, you get 8 sticks. So it's basically just 2 times 4. And then I'm just going to right click here and just the top row for a pickaxe. You can't do this sideways, you have to do it like that. And then just get your sticks, right click in that one and the middle one. So basically you'd have a T shape, the top 3 being oak wood and the sticks being the middle ones. As in like middle and the bottom middle. And then you can left click the wooden pickaxe or hold shift and then drag it down to there. If you hold shift, it would just go down there somewhere. So now you've got your first pickaxe. Well, you can, but I wouldn't recommend getting a wooden sword or getting all the wooden tools. The thing I recommend is to go mine for some stone. So you only need a pickaxe for mining. Obviously, you can get a shovel for the dirt. But you can just, you only need a pickaxe and then you can get all the stone tools instead of wasting all that wood. So to buy, you just want to hold left click, same with the trees. Hold left click and make it so you can make your own, yourself a staircase. And now I'm down to some wood. I'm going to turn my brightness up for the tutorial purpose so you can actually see it a bit more clear. Then get your pickaxe out and again hold left and just this grey stone texture is stone, so you just want to mine this. I recommend getting about 15 stone, and as you can see, when you mine the stone, it turns into cobblestone. So it's not actually stone, it's cobblestone, but the actual block is stone. I'm not going to get into enchantments, but there is an enchantment called the Silk Touch pickaxe, the Silk Touch enchantment, sorry. And basically, when you mine like this, for example, you will get the stone instead of cobblestone. It's not that useful, but it can be good for like if you're building and stuff. So as you can see, I just got, there we go, I get 20. Just to even it out, there we go, so I got 20 cobblestone. Again, it's stone, but you just mine it and it turns into cobblestone. And by the way, when you look up, the sun will be there, so you can just see, you can't zoom in unless you have Optifine, but that's a mod, and I won't get into that yet. Basically you can see it's going down there. Yeah, you can see it's going down that way. It's quite slow, but you can see it's going down that way. And that means, so basically that side is the morning, so the sunrise, and that way is the sunset when it's over there, and that's when it gets dark and all the monsters comes out. So you want to do this quickly, but the more advanced you are, the quicker you'll be able to do everything. I'm not going to worry about it in this tutorial because it doesn't take that long to get used to it or go over it. And now I'm just going to get the cobblestone and hold right click and do all the squares in the crafting table except the middle one. So basically you just have a square but no middle. And then you got a furnace and you can place this down. Same with the crafting table, get it in your hotbar and then place it down. And now I'm just going to not go in the furnace yet because I haven't got any coal, which I'll get onto in a minute. And I'm just going to go in the middle, the bottom, middle and the middle squares. I'm going to put sticks in there and put the cobblestone over the top. And now when you got that, you can use the numbers on your keyboard, say 6, and that will move it to the 6th slot, and then 2 to move it back to the 2nd slot, or just to move it to the 2nd slot. Now I did make a furnace which was 8 cobblestone, so I haven't got that many yet left, but I only really need a few things, sorry about that. I got distracted by a cow. So now I'm just going to make a shovel, and I'm going to show you what each does. So as you saw, a pickaxe and mine stone. If you use a spade, it won't really do it. You can mine it, but it'll take a while and you don't get the block for it. Even if you have Silk Touch or something. I'm pretty sure you won't get the, actually I'm not sure if you can when you got Silk Touch. I doubt you can, but I'm not sure. So even I'm not sure, and I've been playing since 2012, like August. So I've been playing for, at the moment, well over 3 years. So not exactly 3 years, but started 3 years ago about that. So it's going down, so I'm gonna get onto stuff quicker. And then the same, I just put the sticks there, same every time, and I'm making an axe like that, and put those there. As I said, use the arrow keys. Obviously, I'm gonna make some more sticks because I haven't got any more. Same method, just put the 2 sticks, middle, bottom, and middle. And I'm just gonna this time put a stick on the bottom one, not the middle, and then stone or cobblestone above that to make a stone sword. So as you can see on the texture, I'll go over it. Like you can see on the bottom right of my screen, or like right in my inventory about where my mouse is, you can see that stick there. So that's basically like one stick, as you can see with a stone pickaxe. Basically that means it's got 2 sticks because it's longer. And that's why stone sword is less, because it's not got as much stick on it, so you don't need to use as much. So quickly I'm gonna find some iron, and yeah, so I'm just gonna mine for some iron, and hopefully we find some soon. With iron, you need to you need to use a stone pickaxe at least. So you can use a stone pickaxe, iron, or you can use a diamond. I don't think you can use gold, but I'm not sure. So sorry if this is a bit dark, which it most likely is. So I'm just mining for iron basically, trying to get some, but if you can't find some iron, which I'm not going to look for anymore, basically I was getting iron for shears, which pretend this dirt was some iron. Going to crafting table, the dirt, well, the iron you put in the middle left and the middle, or you could do it in the bottom left and the not middle left, sorry, bottom left and the bottom right, and then the middle. Or you could do it the other way around, I think. I'm not sure, but I think you can. So just pretend that was dirt. But you don't have to get shears, but so basically you just right click on the sheep and you would get their wool, but you won't kill them. So the only trouble is, without shears, if you want more, you have to kill them, or just find it laying on the floor from like this fire, for example. And I'm not going to run much, but I'm just going to go over the difficulty. So go ahead and press escape on your keyboard, which is at the top left. At least it is on mine. And difficulty, just for the sake of this, I'm just going to have it easy, just so it's easier for you. So yeah, so set that to easy if it's your first night, unless you want to challenge, see how good you are already, which hopefully you are good at the moment. I don't want to lose my crafting table, my furnace, all the cave I was mining, but I'm just going to look back for that lava bit. And good, we found a cave. So basically caves, if you didn't know, are these things, like these holes in the ground, just like this one. And this is coal, so it's a black texture. It's a stone with black particles, or just black specks on it, basically. And that's what coal is. So you only need a wooden pickaxe for that. And a wooden pickaxe, you need to do F3 and H at the same time. As you can see, when you hover over it, it's got 17 out of 59 uses. So usually it won't have 59, it would actually have 60. It just says 59, but when it gets to 0, you still got one more use. So don't think it's glitched. And night is coming right now, so it's nearly night, so I'm just going to be quick. Because if I'm right here where there's a cave, or in a cave, then that won't really be that good, because yeah, there's mobs will spawn down here unless you're on peaceful. I'm not going to worry about any more coal. I'm just going to quickly get some iron. Sorry if I'm going a bit fast for you, and you might not be able to see this, but chances are I turn the brightness up so you can see properly. And that's video editing, by the way. But you can do brightness in here, escape, and then options, then video settings. And the reason I'm doing this is because, actually I do have dirt. I was thinking I didn't have dirt because it wasn't in my hotbar. But I'm just going to quickly place them under here. Just right click to place. And I just made a bridge for myself. And luckily I got shears. Not shears, I got iron, enough for shears. So when you got the iron, what you want to do is go to a furnace, or you can, as I said, make another one. Well, I didn't say that, but you can make another one. And I'm going to run back really quickly. As you can see, this is a mob. This is the skeleton. And don't worry, not all animals, or not all mobs are. They are mobs, but all mobs aren't. Okay, so say you found a cow. That is a mob, but it's not a monster. So just class monsters or mobs that attack you as monsters. So basically they are monsters, but things like cows and stuff, like animals, aren't mobs. But this one is. Well, this is a skeleton. I have 2 of them. So I'm just going to do a tactic and lead them around here. So I can 1v1 them at a time, which is basically just fighting one. And you're fighting a skeleton. So basically it's just you fighting a skeleton. Just one. If you fight 2, and that's a 2v1, unless there's 2 of you, which is a 2v2. And if you see a green thing that looks like it's exploding, or just see a green thing, you want to run away from it. Because it's got no hands, but it's got legs. Those are creepers, and they explode if you get too close. And basically mobs have a view distance, so they can see you not for that far away, but if I came like 5 blocks or 10 blocks close to it, they could probably see me. So I don't want to get too close there. They could see me there, and that was at least 12 blocks, I think. So I'm just going to quickly put this in the furnace, left click or hold shift and put it in the furnace, the top slot, and then the coal, or you could just use wood. You can put that in the bottom one. You only need 1 because that does 8, unless you have like 9 iron, then you need 1 coal and another coal. But what I recommend is use 1 coal and use 1 wood, so you don't waste a bit of coal, unless you have a lot already, but I wouldn't think you would have a lot already. That was it for this episode of the beginner's guide to Minecraft. So that was your first like. If this tutorial helped you, then smash that like button and subscribe for more videos, and hopefully this helped you. Did, then say that in the comments and subscribe so you can stay tuned for more, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching and goodbye.